Welcome back. In today's Police Beat, Public Information Officer Justin Mulcahy joins us to talk about the search for answers in two separate incidences in the Glen Burnie area. Justin.
Thanks, Eric. Witnesses reported hearing shots fired and seeing two males running in the alley. Upon arrival, officers located the 44-year-old female victim from Brooklyn Park in a vehicle suffering from an apparent gunshot wound to the upper body. The victim was transported to shock trauma, and that's where she was in serious but stable condition. Through the investigation, it was learned that two male suspects approached the victim while she was sitting in her vehicle. At that point, one suspect brandished a handgun and shot the victim. Both suspects then fled on foot through the alley in the 5200 block of Wasena Avenue, heading in the direction of Baltimore City. Several police officers, a canine unit, and the aviation unit canvassed the vicinity but were unable to locate the suspects. At this time, the motive remains under investigation. However, preliminary information indicates that this was possibly not a random act of violence. Anyone with information on the incident is urged to contact Detective Travis Baldwin of the Northern District at 410-222-6135. First suspect is described as a black male in his late teens, approximately 5'11", with a thin build, last seen wearing a black hoodie, a black ski mask, and armed with a handgun. Suspect 2 is described as a male, unknown race at this time, in his late teens, also about 5'11", with a thin build. He had short hair and was last seen wearing a white t-shirt. We're going to move on now to our second incident. That one took place on May 1st around 1:36 in the afternoon. That's when officers from the Northern District responded to the 200 block of Woodhill Drive in Glen Burnie for a report of a shooting. When officers arrived on scene, they were advised that a 37-year-old male victim had driven himself to Baltimore Washington Medical Center after apparently being shot. Officers responded to the hospital and spoke with the victim, who indicated that he met up with a male subject in the Woodhill Drive area to engage in the sale of a vehicle. At one point during the encounter, the suspect displayed a handgun and attempted to rob the victim. The victim immediately exited the vehicle, attempted to run away, but was followed by the suspect, who managed to catch up with him. That's when a struggle subsequently occurred, resulting in the victim being shot in the lower extremity. At that point, the suspect left the scene and was apprehended, fortunately, a short time later after a brief foot chase. This was in the Oak Manor Drive area. Additionally, a handgun believed to have been used in the incident was recovered, along with a large amount of suspected crack cocaine. The suspect was transported to Northern District, and that's when he was charged with attempted first-degree murder, attempted second-degree murder, also charged with first and second-degree assault, reckless endangerment, armed robbery, use of a firearm in a drug trafficking crime, also charged with handgun in the use of a violent felony crime, and handgun on person, and they tacked on several drug-related charges as well. That suspect is Roy Jr. Harris, age 26, of 470 Glenmar Road, apartment A3 in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Now, as always, folks, if you have any information on any of the crimes or suspects we mentioned on the show, don't hesitate to call, email, or text your tip to Metro Crime Stoppers hotline. It's available 24 hours a day, toll-free at 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. You can also text message MCS plus your message to crimes at 274-637, or visit the website at www.metrocrimestoppers.net. Remember, phone calls are not recorded and callers remain anonymous. You might be eligible for a cash reward of up to $2,000. Back to you, Eric.
Thanks, Justin. We hope someone with information will see this report and call us with a tip.
In this week's Community Spotlight, Marina Hardy visits the Northern Anne Arundel Chamber of Commerce to talk with Fran Schmidt about the BWI Multicultural Chamber event. Marina?
I'm Marina Hardy, here today with Fran Schmidt of the Northern Anne Arundel County Chamber of Commerce, and we're here to discuss the BWI Multicultural Chamber event. Fran, can you tell me when this event will be?
It's going to be held on June 14th. Check-in will be 5:30, and the event will officially start about 6 o'clock and go till 8.
Fantastic. And where is the event being held?
The event is being held in the International Pier of the BWI Airport. Now, if you're not familiar with that, it's the end of the airport, Pier E.
Fantastic. And I know sometimes parking can get pricey around the airport. Is there a pricing discount, or how do people get their parking waived?
No, anyone who attends the event, their parking will be validated, so they won't have to pay for parking that evening.
Fantastic. That's a great event to have at the airport. Who is invited to attend the event?
Everyone is invited to attend the event. We've really started this as a way to bring different ethnic business groups together as a common area to have them network with each other and talk about common practices. We find that businesses tend to stay in what we call silos, where they tend to stay with people that they're comfortable with. So the first multicultural event that we held last November really brought a lot of different business groups together. So we would love to see different business groups, community groups, anyone who's really interested in meeting some leading businesses in the area that they should attend.
Fantastic. And how do you go about reserving a seat or coming to the event?
Well, there'll be many different organizations participating. So if you're a member of a specific ethnic minority group or a business association, you could check with them to see if they're involved. But I strongly suggest that you contact our office, and that would be the Chamber of Commerce office, and you can reach us at info@naacc.com, and we can send information. The information will also be on our website, and that is www.naacc.com. And we're going to be doing just one reservation area through our chamber to make it easy for everyone to attend.
Fantastic. And if you belong to a community group and you reach out and you find out that they're not participating, can that community group still contact you to become involved?
Absolutely, especially right now because we're having just some planning groups getting together. We want to involve as many different organizations as possible. So our chamber looked at this last year, like I said, and really decided that there was a need in the area to do this. And we're so fortunate to be able to work with BWI Airport, and especially hosting something at the International Pier. It's a great area.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better location to host a multicultural event.
That's
and
right.
Coming together of communities. Well, Fran, thank you so much for all you do in the community and for the area and for all the businesses and supporting Anne Arundel County. And best of luck on this event.
Thank you very much. Hope to see you there.
I will be.
Thank you.